What's going on YouTube? This is FlopFish here. Welcome to NHL Tips and Tricks episode 4. This is a viewer request special where I got requested to show a full gameplay to see the kind of tactics I do, and I got requested to see, say like my line changes and stuff. So right here I'm going to get a nice cheeky wraparound goal there, and if you're defending there, you want to have your defensive player set to collapse. I try to do that a lot of the time. You'll see me try to do it, but you want to do it in between whistles. Because if you do it during the play, you tend to get distracted and you don't pay attention, and you will end up getting scored on. I don't think I ended up changing them here, but it generally takes, you got to get used to a team. And that's kind of a pro tip, is stay with 1 or 2, maybe 3 teams that play to your strengths. And I'm not talking about taking the Bruins, because you know what, you might not like to hit, you might like to use a lot of skill, and in that case you want to use a team with lots of skill. My personal favorite is the Edmonton Oilers, and that's because just playing with them is so much fun for me. You know, they're really fast skaters, nice passing, really underrated team, and Sam Gagner on that second line, oh boy, you might as well just give me the game with them. But Sam Gagner is one of my favorite NHL players. Good to see him get that 8-point night. And anyways, back to my line changes and, well, line settings and stuff. So I will rarely use overload. Overload to me is kind of just your get to know your players. If you're starting off, I'm gonna run overload. However, if I kind of get the feel for the line, like they're a cycling line or a rush line. Rush lines are generally fast with lots of skill on breakaways. Cycling lines are lines with really good passing. Almost any line can be a cycling line. It takes a very special line to be a full-on rush line, and that's where crash the net comes in handy. If you have like 2-3 speedy guys, 2 of them with good at, like, from the 10 feet inside, you know, really good shots in this game, and you have one guy that's good at carrying the puck or able to perform nice one-on-one dekes or breakaway dekes and just maintain puck control on them, then you're gonna want to set it to crash the net, especially if they're fast. That's the biggest thing. If they're fast, you're gonna have lots of fun and you're gonna score lots of goals. As far as everything else behind the net, because cycling in this game is really underrated. It's probably one of the most overpowered, I guess, things that you could do, because A, the other team's not getting the puck, B, they tend to get frustrated when you start cycling it because they're not touching that puck, and then when they start chasing you, they get really way out of position. You will see guys like way out of position, like 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet away from where they're supposed to be. And my computer fans just kicked in, so hopefully they don't get in the way here, but hopefully you don't have to hear them. But yeah, you know, it's actually really, cycling in this game is key. It is crucial if you're gonna want to win. You just see me here, like this is a good line for on the rush or for behind the net, but I prefer to have this team as crashing the net, or this line at least, because St. Louis has a lot of good passing forwards and they have a lot of right-handed shots, and I love right-handed shots on that short side. You guys will see me score countless goals there. You don't know how many I score with right-handed shots as opposed to left-handed. I like left-handed for passing, but right-handed overall, just my favorite thing. I like to carry with left-handed players and pass it to right-handed players. I just think you have so much more control with right-handed players that, you know, it's substantial. It's really noticeable. And right here you're going to notice the sniper Roman Polak, after I do a nice little cut move into the slot, snipe it top right corner on Jonas Hiller. This is a pretty nice goal. I don't think it deflected off anyone. I think it just went straight in, right past the defenseman, and this guy's repping those beauty Anaheim Ducks jerseys, the purple and green. They look like someone puked on them. But yeah, so that's the end of the first period. You're going to see me get a nice little crunch right there on the boards. And yeah, that's about it for the first period. Now, he ends up playing a pretty good start to the second period. I do a good job at shutting him down. And then I kind of take control. You're going to notice here, it's pretty much like that wraparound goal. You can kind of see how much room I had. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that shot to the far side. You can take it short side, but you're not going to score as much as far side, especially in this game. Also, you can drive it out a little bit more to the front of the net or do a little bit of a deke, and you can get the goalie to go down and score an easier goal, but you're also risking it losing the puck to, depending on how close you are, you're really risking losing the puck to which to the goalie's poke check. Yeah. So I covered lines. Defensively, I will run collapsing, and that's hands down my favorite thing to do. It's just so reliable because I like to play kind of on the rush style, and when I get back in my zone, I don't like to run around and chase people. So if he tries to drive the net like 99% of the people do, I have guys that I can easily switch to if I do end up chasing him, and I can have normally 2-on-1 situations for me defensively where it's just crucial. Right here, he did a really nice poke check there. The other player had some really good nice plays here, but he just couldn't finish. I really did step up my game here. I thought I checked him pretty good. You know, he got lucky there. I don't know how that wasn't offside. Questionable call there on how it wasn't penalty there, but you know, I think I just got a good stick lift in there. And right here is a nice little goal. The D it didn't work out because Backus ran in his way, but you know, he finishes off with the nice little dish from Oshie on that power play. So this is about 3-0 by now, and I guess the one last change I will do is I will run a 2-1-2 low forecheck after. Like you see this nice one-timer goal. That's a really nice goal for me. Just short side blast it home, and pretty much there's not much time left, guys. I ended up scoring this goal pretty quickly after, and yeah. So pretty much this is a full gameplay. This is a viewer request kind of special. If you guys want to know something about NHL 12, like little tips and tricks I do, face-offs is something I'm not good in, but I can kind of tell you the gist. It's kind of, they're really lucky. If people spam the button, you know, they're gonna win face-offs. I wish they brought back wave outs, because that would be really cool. But you know, cycling in this game, like I've told you in the last video and this video, is the keyest thing to winning games. You can win so many games by there because they don't have the puck. They'll end up chasing, and you know, that's about end of story right there. As far as stuff goes, you're gonna wanna, as I run into that hip check right there, you're gonna wanna end up running collapsing eventually. You'll see why. It's just personal preference. You might want to run something different, but once you get used to it, like it's little stuff you see. But here's a nice little goal to end the game off. Really enjoy that goal. Anyways, guys, take it easy, and as always, please like the video, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thanks, and take it easy, guys.